Hello friends, my name is Dr. Jyoti Prakash and I am Assistant Professor in the Department of Management, School of Management Sciences, Lucknow. Now, welcome you all to the video lecture that is based on the topic job evaluation, and it is also one of the important function played by a human resource manager, because whenever an employee join any organization, his or her expectation is obviously towards the salary or towards the remuneration that he or she will get. So, how the companies will evaluate, fix the worth of the job. So, it is all about playing the function of job evaluation. So, just start or just have an understanding on the concept that is job evaluation. So, job evaluation is basically a systematic and orderly process of determining the worth of a job in relation to other jobs. Means it is one of the important function that requires some systematic evaluation or systematic supervision or systematic process of determining the job by comparing the worth of other jobs that is prevailing in the scenario or in the industry, or it tries to make a systematic comparison between jobs to assess their relative worth for the purpose of establishing a rational pay structure. Obviously, if any employee is joining any organization, so obviously he or she compares or feels that whenever he or she is getting salary, that salary or that remuneration is fair or just as per the efforts or the skills that he or she is giving towards the accomplishment of the objective of the organization. So, it should be being a human resource manager, these factors, it is the most crucial consideration, it should be the most crucial consideration from a human resource point of view. So, before fixing a worth of a particular job, it is very essential that being a human resource manager, you just try to gather information about the pay structure of the different industry or other firms, what they are giving to their employees at the same post or at the same level. So, before considering these things, obviously you are able to fix or you are able to give justice to the employees or to the new hired one in context of the remuneration or the salary aspect. So, what are the features of job evaluation? So, the first feature of job evaluation is standards of job evaluation as relative, not absolute, obviously, because whenever you are basically going to evaluate going to fix out or determine the worth of a particular job. So, that should be done on a particular, on a standard, on a predetermined standard, not absolute, means you are taking consideration of the pay structure of other firms and in the industry, and also the scenario or the act what they are allowing you to fix the worth of a particular job. So, standards of job evaluations are basically relative, not absolute, and through job evaluation basically a human resource manager or any organization basically tries to evaluate the job, not people, because job evaluation is also only deals in fixing the worth of a job, not the worth of the people, because whenever a new one or whenever a perspective or a potential candidate is coming to your organization, he or she is must having an idea or the picture that how much worth he or she will get. So, that is somehow related to the job for what they have been hired by the organization. So, one of the feature of job evaluation is it basically tries to assess job, not people, because it is all about fixing the worth of a job, not fixing the worth of an employee. The basis of job evaluation is job analysis. As in the earlier videos of HRM, we have seen the concept of job analysis. Job analysis is all about analysis of a job in terms of job description and job specification. If we see or if we talk about job description, it describes the detailed roles and responsibilities, duties and responsibilities that one individual has to perform, and the job specification explain or refers as the educational qualification and the personal traits required in order to fulfill or in order to perform a particular job. So, the basis of job evaluation is all about job analysis, means how much or how complexity an individual will face while performing the duties and responsibilities, and how which type of skill set and which type of qualification or which type of experience required in order to complete that, in order to justify that duties and responsibilities. That gives a sense, or that gives a picture to the human resource manager that how much worth he or she will fix for a particular job, for what any individual is being hired by the organization. So, job evaluation, the basis of job evaluation is obviously the job analysis. Job description means the level of or the complexities of the duties and responsibilities, and the type of experience and the type of skill set required in order to perform that job. That basically gives an idea about the worth of that job, means how much amount that individual should be given if that individual will be hired on a particular post or on a particular job. And job evaluation function is basically not performed by one individual, it is carried out by a group of people, because it may happen that one individual, because human resource manager or the concerned person or the evaluator is basically a human being, and it may happen that some error may occur. So, and it is also an important consideration from a employer as well as employee point of view. So, there should not be any mistake happen while fixing the worth of a particular job. So, before we can say that while fixing the worth of a job, it is required that it should not be done by any single individual, it should be carried out by a group of people and a committee of people. In the later slide of this video, we will see that how what is the meaning of that this carried out by groups and not individual. But in reality, we have a sense that fixing a worth is fixing a worth of a job is basically not an easy task. It requires some sort of skill and requires some careful analysis. So, it is not possible for a single or for a individual to perform this particular complex task. So, that is why it is for fixing or while fixing the worth of a particular job, it is carried out by a group of people, so that any mistake may not happen or may not done while determining the worth of any job. So, these are the features of job evaluation. The next is merits of job evaluation. So, obviously, if this particular function is performed by a human resource manager or any organization, so there are certain plus points associated with this particular method, that if you being an employer or being a human resource manager, if you are giving justice, or if you are fixing the worth of a job in an appropriate manner. So, by doing so, you are trying to maintain a harmonious relationship between the employees and the manager, means they are having a sense, or they are holding a perception that the organization is not doing any injustice with us, and they are taking care of our skills, our contribution, our efforts, our performance. So, by considering all these things, we are getting the fair and justified amount by the organization for a particular job. So, this particular sense creates a harmonious relationship between the employees and the manager. The second merit of job evaluation is standardization. Obviously, in one of the method of job evaluation is like classification method, in which all the groups are basically classified into certain grades and certain class. So, on that particular grade or related to that particular class, all the people who are working on the same level, they are getting the same amount in fact. So, job evaluation is giving introducing a standardization or doing a standardization in each and every job available in the organization. Relevance of new job means being a human resource manager, while determining the worth of a job, you are also getting an idea that if any newer job will be introduced in the organization, what can be the worth of their jobs in fact, those jobs in fact. So, it is somehow gives a relevance for the new jobs that may be introduced by the organization in future time or in coming time. Specialization means as I told earlier that job evaluation basically creates some sort of grade and gives some ranking. So, rank 1 or grade 1 basically refers to those employees who are basically expert in that particular area, in a particular area or in a particular skill set. So, somehow by doing so you are also creating specialized workforce in your organization, and if you are having specialized or expert workforce in their particular area, so obviously you may find ease in tackling any type of situation in future or in coming time in fact. And job evaluation basically helps out in selection of employees. How? Because job evaluation also gives a figure or gives an idea about the amount that should be paid to that individual if that individual will be hired. So, while selecting that individual, you are understanding the skill set and the expertise of that individual, and somehow whenever you compare the skill set and the competency of that individual with that relative worth that you are going to that individual, somehow that will help you, being a human resource manager, that will help you out in selecting any individual who are suited to that particular job. So, these are basically some of the merits of job evaluation. So, the next one is demerits of job evaluation, like problem of adjustment, unrealistic opposition by workers. Opposition of workers, if we talk about, like if it is job evaluation is not done in a proper manner, in an adequate manner. So, somehow it will create a dispute and it will be opposed by the trade unions and the association of workers, because they are understanding that the organization is not doing justice to us, and they are not giving us a fair and justifiable remuneration and a justifiable amount to in return of our efforts and our contribution. Unrealistic is all about because it is totally based on the assumptions and the estimation of a person. So, somehow it sometimes it may not look like realistic, or it looks like unrealistic, means for what reason and what are the personality trait and what are the traits that you are going to consider while fixing the worth of a job. So, somehow it sometimes it looks like unrealistic. And problem of adjustment is all about, like if one individual is feeling that whatever the equity or whatever the amount he or she is getting in relation to the amount that is basically gained by another employee, that is basically high, means one is comparing that my worth is not as other employees or other one are getting. So, somehow it is it gives a feel to the employees that they are not, the organization is not doing justice to them, and somehow it creates a problem of adjustment, because those employees obviously will have a perception that they are not, the organization is not doing justice to them, and somehow they will not give their 100% productivity in attainment of the goal of the objective. So, these are some of the demerits associated with job evaluation. The next important one associated with the topic like job evaluation is, the first one is qualitative method and second one is quantitative method. The name itself refers qualitative method, means these methods basically does not require any sort of calculation or the formula, and these methods are basically adopted by a human resource manager by using his or her concept or conceptual skills and analytical skills while determining the worth of a particular job. And the second one is quantitative method, is all about involvement of certain sort of calculation and using of formulas. So, just have a discussion on these methods one by one. So, the first method come under qualitative method is ranking method. So, ranking method is, the name itself refers that in this method each and every job of the organization is basically compared to one another, and accordingly they are being given ranked by the concerned person or by the human resource manager, and all basically the highest rank, and these ranks are basically given in sequence like hardest to easiest and the highest to lowest, and accordingly their worth will be set out by the human resource manager. Like in the example, we are able to see that the post like office manager, chief nurse, nurse, attendant and cook, in terms of the performance or in terms of the importance of their post, if we see office manager is obviously playing the important role as comparison to chief nurse, and chief nurse is obviously somehow more responsible comparison to the nurses available in the hospitals or in the organization, and the next attendant, and the next one is cook. Means the ranking is being done on the basis of the importance of all the jobs available in the organization, and the highest the rank means that job obviously should be given more amount as comparison to the lowest one, because that is more important in terms of the performance of the activities in the organization, and by doing so the organization will obviously help itself in achieving the objective or achieving the goal that they are carrying basically. So, ranking method, the name itself refers that in this method ranking is being done, and ranking of what? Ranking of all the jobs available in the organization in terms of importance of that particular job, and that sequence or that ranking is being done either in the ascending order or in the descending order, and accordingly what rank first, that requires or that needs more compensation or more amount as comparison to the lowest one. So, it is obviously a simple method, because you have to give a rank only all the jobs available. The second method come under qualitative method is grading method, and in ranking method we have seen also that there is no requirement of any calculation. You have to give a rank, means all the jobs are assembled together and you have to give rank from highest to lowest on the basis of the importance of the availability of the job. So, the next one is grading method. Grading method is more appropriate as comparison to ranking method, because ranking method is used by basically small companies, those whose size is small and they are not operating in big numbers of workforce or big number of employees. But in large organization it is not difficult to rank all the employees available in the organization, and it is basically it becomes a difficult task for a human resource manager if the organization is adopting this particular method for fixing the worth of a particular job. So, in order to get rid of the problems associated with the ranking method, the second method is basically grading method. This particular method is also known as classification method. A job grade is basically a group of different jobs of similar difficulty or requiring similar skills to perform them. Job grades are determined on the basis of information derived from job analysis. Job analysis basically gives an idea to the human resource manager about the duties and responsibility and the skill set required in order to perform that job. So, all the same skill set and the same duties and responsibilities are basically graded into a particular grade and a particular class, and all those employees who lie or who stands who related to that particular class, that those all are eligible to get the same amount. Means the human resource manager basically fix the same amount of all the posts lying on that particular relating to that particular class. Like if we see the example like class 1 executives, the executives rank includes the employees like includes the job like office manager, deputy office superintendent, and class 2 like skilled workers, like they are having the knowledge of water, they require some sort of skill, not so much, but they require some sort of skills like the job like a purchasing assistant, cashier, receipt clerk, class 3 semi skilled. And if we talk about class 4 employees, related to less skilled worker like office boys. Office boys are those who does not require a specific skill or some sort of skills. Basically they there is a requirement of what physical efforts in order to complete or in order to justify the job for what they have been hired. So, all the jobs are basically not being given rank, all the jobs are basically classified into different grades or into different classes, and all the jobs related to a particular grade, related to a particular class, accordingly their worth are being set in the same manner by the human resource manager. So, it is all about grading method. The next one is point rating method. Point rating method come under quantitative method. So, jobs are broke down based on the factors like skill, efforts, training, knowledge, the hazardous things that they have to face out while performing the job, and the sense of responsibility and the level of responsibility that they have to show while performing the job. So, these are basically some of the factors that should be considered while using this particular method, and each factor will be given a particular weight, and accordingly their worth is being set out. Means obviously if we are going to fix a worth of a manager, so obviously manager requires some specific skill, or he or she must be competent and expertise in a particular field or in a particular skill. Efforts, training, knowledge and hazardous responsibility, so sense of responsibility. So, obviously we see that we have to give a weight, means all the points are basically like skill, if we are giving 10 and efforts obviously manager requires more efforts in managing the complexity or managing any uncertainty arising in the organization. Training, that requires training in order to perform the assigned duties and responsibility, must having knowledge how to perform the managerial activities. Hazardous things, we can say that we can say less number on that, because the manager has not faced any type of technical activity, does not require any sort of technical activity. So, we in that we can give less point. And responsibility, obviously that manager is responsible for managing all the activities of any enterprise or of any organization. So, that requires more number. So, all these points or all these number are calculated, and the sum of points given an index of the relative significance of the job that are rated, and accordingly the fix of that particular job is being done by the human resource manager. The next method come under quantitative method is factor comparison method. Instead of ranking complete jobs, each job is ranked according to a series of factors. These factors include mental efforts, skill needed, responsibility, working conditions. These are basically the factors on which this particular method is being calculated. Pay will be assigned in this method by comparing the weight of the factors required for each job, and wages are assigned to the job in comparison to its ranking on each job factor. Like skill, if we see a role of a manager, the same example, obviously that he or she basically requires more skill as comparison to the other skills. So, whatever the importance of the role and the factors, accordingly the worth of being fixed by using this particular method. So, in totality we can say that in this particular method certain factors or a series of factors is being considered, like efforts, skill needed, responsibility, working condition, and pay will be assigned to this method by comparing all the weights given to all the factors available or the considered factors, and wages are assigned in comparison to the job in comparison to its ranking which was given by the human resource manager on each job factor. So, the next important one is process of job evaluation. So, first one is gaining acceptance, the second one is creating job evaluation committee, finding the job to be evaluated, analyzing the preparing job description, selecting the method of job evaluation, classify jobs, installing the program, reviewing periodically. So, just have a discussion on all the steps one by one. So, the first one is gaining acceptance. Top management must explain the aim and use of the program to the employee and the unions. Means if the organization is going to perform the function of job evaluation. So, top management must support this particular task, because their acceptance or their basically acceptance of their yes basically means a lot before going further in order to perform or in order to fix out the worth of a particular job. The next one is creating the job committee, means because as I told earlier that job evaluation process is or function is not performed by any individual, it is performed by a group of people. So, the group of people or the committee includes the member like experienced employee, we can hire, the organization can hire the expert from outside, and some of the members some of the members from union representatives, they all are combined working together in order to fix out the worth of a particular job. The next one, obviously the what purpose, means finding the job to be evaluated, means which job this particular committee is has to evaluate in order to fix out the worth of that job. The next one is analyzing and preparing job description, because in order to fix the worth of any job, firstly the committee should understand, the member of the committee should understand which type of the duties and responsibility requires in order to perform that job, and which skill set also should be possessed by an individual, so that that individual can perform that particular jobs. So, that duties and responsibility and the skill set and the experience that is required for performing that job, that gives an idea to a human resource manager for going further in order to fix out the worth of the job. The next one is selecting the method of evaluation. Obviously, we have discussed earlier job evaluation method, whether you have to use, being a human resource manager, you have to use either qualitative method, analytical, non-analytical method and analytical method. Next, classify jobs, means obviously it is not easy to give or a rank to each and every job available in the organization. So, all the jobs you have to classify into certain grades or into certain classification, and weights can be assigned to each such factor. When finally add all the weights, the worth of a job is determined. The next one is reviewing periodically, means whatever the worth that you have set out obviously for a particular job, that is not basically fixed, that should be reviewed periodically. So, that you can also be matched up with the change in the environment condition, like the change due to technology, due to introduction of a new product, due to the services. So, that should be reviewed periodically, so that you can give a sense about the justice and suitable wage or the remuneration policy to the employees. So, new job description need to be written, and the skills new means whatever the changes found in the scenario, that should be consideration from time to time, so that accordingly the worth of a particular job is being fixed by a human resource manager in the organization. If you want more information about that, you just go through these references, and that is all in this video lecture. I hope you will like this. Thank you, students.